oil spilled into the water is the most problematic thing us humans can accidentally create. It can affect us humans and their environment. Instances such as the Deepwater Horizon spill had affected the oceans of the Mexican coastline.
As you can see in the pie chart, we aren't the only ones creating oil spills. The only 10% is because of natural sources, 62% was because of industrial waste, and only 3% was because of accidents on oil tankers. As you can see in graph 2, oil spills have been controlled dramatically. This allows for easy cleanup. This also allows us to focus on cleaning previous spills. With this, we can get our oceans back to at least 75%.
On April 20th, 2010, a powerful explosion rocks the Deepwater Horizon drilling platform in the Gulf of Mexico. It leads to what will become America's largest oil spill. 130 liters per second gush from a leak 1,500 meters below the surface, 400,000 liters per hour. BP estimates that 4.7 million barrels of oil leaked into the Gulf. It claims that a quarter has been recovered by emergency platforms. Only a small fraction is skimmed from the surface. The greatest concern is that the crude will reach the mainland less than 80 kilometers away. BP and the U.S. Coast Guard agree to spray a chemical dispersant on an unprecedented scale. The chemical dispersant is called Corexit, as in corrects it. More than 4 million liters of Corexit are deployed, according to official numbers. The petroleum industry has come to like dispersants. Simply spray them onto the surface, and the oil seems to disappear. Essentially, the chemical dissolves the plumes of red oil into fine droplets. This is how Corexit works. The combination of chemicals breaks the oil down into tiny globules that sink below the surface and are suspended in the water. That makes the oil invisible to the naked eye. But it's still there. It has just been distributed throughout the water column. Satellites can track the spill's movements on the surface. In areas where the water shows no traces of oil for days, oil suddenly reappears from beneath the surface until it sinks again, where it can no longer be tracked.
What do you think about oil spills?
Well, they're not natural, but they're man-made disasters, right? I think they're terrible, but depending on where the oil spill is, usually it's in the ocean. Luckily, Mother Nature can recoup, but it takes a couple of years. A lot of damage done.
Okay. Question 2. How does it affect the animals that's in the ocean?
Well, they're going to be well covered, right? For some of them, they can't breathe because their air holes are covered. For some of them, they can't fly because their feathers holes are covered. For some of them, they can't fly because their feathers are covered with oil. You know, and then that kind of has a trickle-down effect because the big animals, they depend on the small animals to eat. So if the small animals are dying, then there's less food for the big animals. It's just a cycle.
Last question. How do you think oil spills can be stopped?
I don't think it can ever be stopped, but I think it can be minimized because the only way it can be stopped is that if you transport oil over land. Sometimes it's not possible because you have the deposits in the ocean. Sometimes it's not possible because you have the deposits in the ocean. But even when you have it over land, you can have a spill over land. So I think you have to monitor it closely. With the technology we have, you can do that. So I don't think you can ever get rid of it because accidents do happen. But I think if you have a plan in place, in the event there is an oil spill, what are you going to do? I think that's the more practical suggestion. Can't ever get rid of everything.
Okay, that was all the questions we had.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
The blue water is going to represent the ocean, and the feather is going to represent a marine's bird feather. As you can see, the feather repels the water and it allows the bird to float and not be weighted down. And now I'm going to use this as the oil spill. As you can see, the oil and the water don't mix. I'm going to use this feather again, but this time it's going to represent birds and animals' fur. Last time the feather floated and repelled, but look at it now. It's matted and heavier.